Hi Scorpios, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your monthly April Life and Love reading. Oh, you guys have a good month coming. I'm excited for you. I'll talk about that in a second, but first, thank you so much for all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes, and keep the comments coming. Love reading the comments. Now, the extended reading, the link to the extended reading is below, along with the link to a private reading. If you would like to order a private reading, those are ready to go. All right, let's get started, okay? I'm going to start off with an oracle card to set the tone for the reading. So, Spirit and Universe, what is the most important message that Scorpios need to hear in April 2018? What is the most important message for Scorpios? Kushiel, Angel of Punishment. Now, this sword cuts both ways. It's a beautiful card. It looks scarier than it is. Okay, let's read what this is. The hunter whose prey is falsehood. Oath breakers beware. Kushiel will seek you out. Even as you stalk your own victims, punishment is upon you. No one who escapes the mark of Kushiel. There are consequences for breaking your word. The pieces sharpen and sink into your flesh, embedding themselves within your heart. So long as the offense stands, you will always be held in the sights of the hunter. Seeking absolution is noble, however tedious. Begin that journey with haste, lest Kushiel find you first. So, this is an interesting message for you, Scorpios, being ruled by Mars, because we can get caught up in trying to prove people wrong or prove a point or seeking revenge, right? But we have to ask ourselves, where's the best use of our time? Things tend to work themselves out on their own. You know, karma can be very real, and it's not our purpose to teach lessons. People learn their lessons in their own time. So I'm going to continue with the reading. I'm going to put this here. I'll reference it as we go through. Okay, now I'm going to use the Mary L. Tarot deck and give you a high-level spiritual message for April. What is the high-level spiritual message for Scorpios this April 2018? High-level spiritual message for Scorpios in April. Like I said, you're going to have a really cool, good month. I'm really excited for you. All right, you have a lot of planets in your sixth house. And the sixth house is the house of structure, schedules, all right? Getting things organized, health, all right? So you're going to be focused a lot on yourself and what you're doing. And when you focus on that and put energy, take decisive action into putting effort into yourself, not somebody else. Okay, this is not a time for teaching lessons to somebody else. Stick to what you are doing. When you focus on your structure, your work structure, your love structure, everything, that is when we have wish fulfillment. Here's the wish fulfillment card with the Nine of Cups. Okay, this can be a card of overindulgence. Also, I always do have to say that. So be a little cautious there. But wishes coming true, wishes being granted when you take decisive action. Now, with all these planets in your sixth house, this King of Pentacles becomes very important because the King of Pentacles is one of the most successful kings in terms of money and life status and security And it's because he or she diligently, consistently works on the task at hand, sticking to goals, staying motivated. All right? It's not about what other people are doing. Okay? When you're focusing on what other people are doing, you're losing time to build this for yourself. And when you focus on what other people are doing, there is a great regret that comes with that. Okay? Focus on you. The Five of Swords is a lose-lose situation. And we never know. Okay? We may win the battle. We may get revenge. But what we also get is a lose-lose situation. They're unhappy. You're unhappy. Everybody's unhappy. And something that could have grown and been so beautiful, we learn after the fact. These owls represent wisdom. Okay? We learn after the fact what was actually lost. What could have grown into something that's beautiful now perishes because we lost track of what we were doing and how we were doing it. So this King of Pentacles is very important for your wishes to come true. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, leveling up. All right? Extreme success. Extreme success. And this is really cool because with all these planets in your 6th house, you're setting the stage, right? Uranus is moving into Taurus in May. I'm going to spend a lot of time talking about that in the May videos. So get prepared. When the planet of unexpected events, shocking truths, space, aliens, right? Like technology, when that planet comes into a house, into a planet of groundedness, an earth type of energy, right? That's where the unexpected events come. And things we've been working for a long time can unexpectedly become very successful when we're sticking to what we're trying to do. All right. Otherwise, what do we have? Okay. Lose-lose situations. We don't want to have that. We do not want to have that. We want to have this. Okay. Let's pull your cards, Scorpios. We'll leave these here. We'll reference them. Spirit and Universe, what are the messages for Scorpios this April? In life and love, what are the messages for Scorpios? Life and love, April messages for my Scorpios. Love's going to be important in April also because we have the Sun and Venus moving into your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So new love can be on the table, deepening love can be on the table, real love, soulmates, true connectedness. Because remember, Venus is there too. And when you set the stage at the beginning of the month with all these planets in your 6th house, at the second half of the month, could be a beautiful, beautiful time for love and romance. Okay. Going back to basics this month. I'm laying these cards facing you. So we're going back to basics. I'm using my very first tarot deck. The OG. Here's the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles. All right? You've got great things that can be happening this month. So don't lose sight. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. Independence. Money. Security. Loving who you are. Being very content. Having autonomy. The thing with the 9 of Pentacles is, it is the card the place kind of that we are in our lives before we move into the 10 of Pentacles. That encompasses family, extended family, pets, households. So you are in extreme preparation for that, even if you don't know it. So here, you're very content and happy with everything that's going, but it is a preparatory stage to get to the 10 of Pentacles. Now, where all the success is going to be coming from is something that you have been working on for a long time. right? There's not major decisions that need to be made. You're on the right track. Just keep going. And I say that because the Lovers is reversed. This is a head or heart decision. You've decided, you've been working. This is nothing new. If this were new, I would say you're going to get a new job, you're going to start a new project, all that stuff, but it's not. It's reversed. You've already been working on it. That's why there's success here. And you've been setting the stage, and you will continue to set the stage at the first part of April with all these planets in your 6th house. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, it's not a time to be lackadaisical or apathetic or act bored. All right, be open with your emotions, especially with the Sun and Venus moving and getting ready to move into your 7th house the second half of April. Okay, be open, be available, be excited. Yes, you may have been left out in the cold in the past. You may have been left in confusion. There may have been money issues. We see that here. Depression, anxiety, spinning thoughts, wondering what happened, if you should have said something, if you shouldn't have said something. There's pain here. So because of that, be very conscientious of this. Whose job is it to punish? Whose job is it to focus on ourselves? This is a misuse of energy. Okay? Kushiel or whoever, like this karma, okay? It takes care of itself. Focus on what you're doing. Besides, the best revenge is success anyway. Stay there. Focus on that. That's the true revenge. And it's also helping yourself. But you may be inclined and want to be distracted by this energy. But why? Why would you do that when this is on the table? Why would you do that when this is on the table? Why would you do that when you have other decisions to make, other directions to go in? All right? You have work to do. I suggest you do it. Great success will come to you in doing that. Okay? This is not a time for trying to get exes back. Okay, they may come back. That you guys may meet unexpectedly and things might work out, but it's not a time to put a lot of energy into the past. Okay, feelings of nostalgia. That's what this is. That's what, when these two cards are here and we have the 6 of Cups in their vicinity, right? It means you're focusing on what was instead of what could be. Keep in mind how you're using your periphery, how your energy field is around you. Watch that frequency. Super important this month, okay? It is a time for socializing and celebrating. Okay, not too much. There could be regrets that come along with it if there's too much of this going on, but definitely be open to meeting people. And I'm kind of focusing on love because this stuff is moving into your 7th house. So there can be a lot of security there. Okay, we'll talk about this in a second. I'm going to pull a lot of clarifiers in the extended reading, so be on the lookout for that. But be open and available and socialize, but don't do it so much that you're going to have regrets or that you spend money that you don't have. Okay, focus on the goal, what you're trying to do. That's the most important thing. Kind of the same message for Libras, actually. I just did their reading too. So this is a month for setting the stage. Queen of Cups. Here you are. Okay? The Queen of Cups is very much loyal. Very loyal. Scorpios are very, very loyal when they're in a trustworthy situation. It's an amazing quality. Many signs don't have it. You also love wholeheartedly. You're very kind. You're usually very open unless people cross you, right? Okay. I just wanted to see what's next. Oh, what a surprise. Celebration. So keep this warmth about you. It's not about this. It's about loyalty, trust, caring. You care. Now, the Queen of Cups can be known as kind of the drama queen. Yeah, she can be. But never underestimate her reasons for acting that way. Your reasons for acting that way, right? It's because you care so much. You love teamwork. You love working with people. They trust you. Okay, when you're being trustworthy, when they're being trustworthy, it could be very fruitful. There can always be moments when there's a lot going on, or you're juggling two people, or you just met somebody and you're trying to get something started and you're searching for stability and structure. Okay, this is organization, large-scale organization. This can be seeking counseling from an expert, looking towards mentors. Okay, it's also the marriage card. So, and you know, it's funny when you hear people tell stories about how they met or when they moved in together, or, you know, right when they were getting married. There's a lot of unrest and uncertainty. Like, life kind of seems, they always have those stories of life was so crazy and this happened and my house flooded and then he lost his job or she lost her job or she was transitioning here. Or there's always this like amount of chaos that goes on right before things get in sync. So look for those synchronicities and don't get too stressed out if you're feeling kind of out of whack at some points during the month, especially when you're setting the stage by really implementing like health regimens, schedules at work, and you're really trying hard to stay on task and do what you're trying to do. Focus on that. You know, when we're making those adjustments in a preparatory manner, okay, there's imbalance. It can feel imbalanced for a while. That's why this water is very wavy here and the ships are all over the place. It's like, I can't handle this. There's too much going on, right? So you're preparing for this though. You're getting ready for this. You're searching for this. You're wanting this. You're trying to get here. So be open to it. Don't get stuck in the past. There's a reason why these cards are dark. There's a reason why the tower is dark. Okay? There's a dark place in frustration, the dark place in seeking revenge or feeling hurt or sad. It's dark, right? So, but we can choose to stay. The thing with this card, there's roses on her bedspread, but she's covering her eyes. She's choosing not to see the beauty there. She's just choosing to be stuck in her head with her spinning thoughts and her anxiety and frustration. Okay, these people, they're choosing to stay outside in the cold. Yeah, they're together, but they're doing each other a disservice. They could easily allow each other and bring each other into, I always call this a church, but it could just be a building filled with warm people and security and money, right? Like, there's a choice here. Okay, this is a card of pain and suffering and regret. But they are choosing to stay here. They're doing each other a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice if you act this way or act this way, okay? There's always tower moments. You could have a big tower moment this month. This is your card, okay? But keep in mind, the tower falls down. There's destruction before things grow. So like a fire in the forest, right? It's a disaster. Animals get hurt. Animals lose their home. People lose their homes. But then the forest is able to regrow and replenish. There's a purpose behind this. So don't get lost in the fact that it happened. Seek out the purpose and make it better moving forward. This is a card of rebuilding foundation. A very strong foundation. You are really setting the stage for this Uranus transit here in April. So I would suggest, these cards are suggesting, okay, get on board with your structured lifestyle. Get prepared for security in love. Get prepared to manifest. And don't lose sight of what you really love and the unification of what you're doing with people, despite how they're acting, right? There's great celebration that comes from it. It might take a little bit longer than you're expecting. You might have heartbreaks along the way or memories of heartbreaks along the way, but who cares, right? And somebody new is going to come back into the picture, or this is going to get resolved. Okay? It's never fun to go through this, but we have patience. We stay focused on what we're trying to do, something we can celebrate, and things work out. It's part of karma. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers. And then I'm going to pull just a couple clarifiers here, and then in the extended reading with the link below, I will, we're going to pull more clarifiers, then we're going to pull a whole other layer and spend a lot of time going into depth. So what should we clarify? Let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Nobody likes to feel like that. We all do, but why is the Nine of Swords here? Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Scorpios. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Scorpios. You're tired, okay? You're fighting your fight, you're doing your activity, you're doing your work, but you're really starting to feel beat down, frustrated, okay? Especially when I talked about like implementing extreme structure, new things in your life, in your lifestyle, right? It gets stressful. It does. We get tired. We feel browbeaten, okay? There's a lot going on, right? All of these, I'm sorry I keep saying right. I need to like extract that from my vocabulary. It's like this flow I've gotten into. It's annoying. I'm sorry. But these wands are action. They're bearing fruit. They're growing something. It's small, but there's a lot of positivity and optimism here. So keep going, keep going, keep going. It gets daunting. We get tired, but it is bearing fruit. Keep going. Okay, don't get caught up in all the what ifs, shoulda, woulda, couldas. Keep going. Let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Please clarify this Five of Pentacles for Scorpios. We'll talk a little bit more about what this is. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. You're feeling left out in the cold because somebody might be coming and going. It could be a fire sign. This is the card of Sagittarius, but it's temporary energy. It's very exciting. It's very hyper. Okay, they love doing new things, going here, meeting people, doing this. Sagittarius is the oh crap, I can't remember the name of it. I've been talking all day. What is that? Half horse, half human. I don't know what it's called. But that sign is the Sagittarius. They are explorers. Fierce energy. Endless amounts of energy. But okay, when we want them to stay and they don't, we get hurt. We try to make them stay. They don't. Okay? They come back, they leave. They come back, they leave. Right? Always looking, perfect and glorious. Don't let yourself be left out in the cold, or don't leave them out in the cold. Okay? If they want to go, let them go. Peace out. Peace out. The Tower. Let's clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Tower for Scorpios. I'm going to clarify this Knight of Wands too in the extended. We need more, why do they keep coming and going? Please clarify the Tower. Something that you really wanted to be successful is just not going to be successful. Not right now. And it could be that there was a lot of hope and excitement about the stability with this person potentially. Could be another water sign also. But here's the thing. Who cares? Okay. You're building something that is going to be glorious. Your life, your work, love will come. Don't focus on love lost, and don't take it personally, because new love comes, and then we see all the reasons why the old loves didn't work. We see it, we know. All right, that's enough for now. I'm going to move into the extended readings. I hope you enjoyed this. Your weekly and your X spreads are going to be coming up, but just the general message, focus focus on what you're doing and let karma take care of itself this month. You have other things to worry about. You have better things to worry about. And yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, Scorpios. I love you, and I will see you later. All right. Bye.